Hey guys, Melina Hollway here, and today I'm going to show you how I edit my images. A nice, quick, simple and easy way to clean up the skin and smooth it out. I'm using an image here that I took of the Pink Pirate, also known as Sarah Medell. You can use the same image if you download it in the description bar, or you can follow along using your own image. And I'm also using a Wacom tablet, so you can get the same effects with a mouse or a trackpad, but I do recommend using a Wacom tablet to get in on the finer details. I'm going to start by duplicating my background layer and taking my patch tool, zoom in nice and close on my skin, start by circling the blemishes and dragging them to a clean patch of skin. Take my fine lines here and drag them out. A little bit of glitter there in the eye. Fine lines around the eye. A few more little spots here. A little bit on the nose. And I'll take my spot healing brush and just get some of these finer dots on the face. Beautiful. So I will now take my brush tool, and in my brush presets, this is for the Wacom only, you want your transfer box selected and then the opacity and flow jitter set to pen pressure. So you will notice if you try this with a mouse, it will only give you the option of off. And just hide that. And I've set my opacity to 40% so I don't apply too much. And I'm just going to start by taking small samples and then lightly brushing over the areas that I want. Take some highlights from the cheekbone and apply it underneath the eye. And just be careful when you're taking samples that you're not taking from shadowed areas and then applying it to lighter areas. You can see what's happened there. It's not a very desirable effect. So I'm just taking samples and sticking closely to where I've chosen from. And then when I'm ready to move, I'll take another sample and apply it. And that keeps all your colours relatively the same as what it's supposed to be. Okay, so let's see what we started with. So that's what we've started with, and that's what we've got so far. It's looking pretty flawless. And now we're going to add some highlights. So we're going to set a new layer. So Command Shift and N on your Mac. And the mode, this is quite important. You need to set it to soft light and fill it with 50% grey and click. And I'm going to name that layer Dodge. So I know to use my Dodge tool only on this layer. Zoom in on my skin, and I'm just going to start to highlight where the makeup's been highlighted. And you'll also want to make sure your exposure is set at 12% because we don't want to apply too much. So this brightens up the eye and really makes it stand out. Just a little bit on the whites of the eye, and then these bits on the inner corner of the eye, so they stand out. A little bit on the lips. And then I like to put some highlighting in the hair as well. Just a little bit. Okay, and then, so that's our highlighting. And we're going to now burn. So we'll set a new layer, and the mode will be set to soft light again, fill with 50% grey, and we're going to call this layer burn. So we only use burning on this layer. Zoom in, and this time we're going to enhance the darker areas. So on the eye here, we want to do the pupil and the ring around the blue, and some here. And then my favourite part is the cheekbones. I love to make those stand out. And a little bit under the chin, give a nice defined jawline. Alright, so that's our burn layer done. And let's see what we started with. So that's what we started with, and that's what we're left with. Nice, quick, simple way of editing skin and highlighting. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and tune in for some more awesome ways to do editing. Thanks.